Today's program is brought to you by OTCStockShark.com. For the latest and greatest OTC and Pink Sheets information, sign up for your account at OTCStockShark.com. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.
In today's financial news, a flare-up in investors' fears about global growth hit stocks hard, sparking selling in every sector. The negative tone began overnight with a downward revision of an economic indicator for China and sparked sell-offs in Asia and Europe. Investors sought the safety of treasuries, and the yield of the benchmark 10-year treasury dropped below 3%. Concerns surrounding the end of the European Central Bank's 12-month liquidity facility also weighed on European markets and the euro. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 228 points, or 2.2%, to 9,911 in recent trading, including declines in all 30 of its blue-chip components. The Nasdaq Composite Index fell 3.1%. The S&P 500 fell 2.6%, hurt by declines in every sector. The consumer discretionary, technology, industrial, energy, and basic materials categories each slid more than 2%.
In U.S. news, the death of Senator Robert Byrd deprives his fellow Democrats of a crucial vote as they seek to pass a sweeping overhaul of U.S. financial regulation and could delay the process. But the measure is still expected to become law eventually. Widespread public support for the Wall Street crackdown means that Democratic backers are likely to find the needed votes either from within their own ranks or from Republicans wary of siding with the financial industry. The overhaul is the most extensive rewrite of Wall Street rules since the 1930s. It boosts consumer protections and saddles the financial industry with greater oversight and tighter regulation. Democrats had hoped to give the bill final approval in the House and the Senate before sending it on to President Barack Obama to sign into law. The death of Byrd, who was 92, leaves the bill's Democratic backers short of the 60 votes they had been counting on to clear a Republican procedural hurdle in the Senate.
In today's international news, as Europe's major economies focus on belt-tightening, they are following the path of Ireland. But the once thriving nation is struggling with no sign of rapid turnaround in sight. Nearly 2 years ago, an economic collapse forced Ireland to cut public spending and raise taxes, the type of austerity measure that financial markets are now pressing on most advanced industrial nations. Rather than being rewarded for its actions, though, Ireland is being penalized. Its downturn has certainly been sharper than if the government had spent more to keep people working. Lacking stimulus money, the Irish economy shrank 7.1% last year and remains in recession. Joblessness in this country of 4.5 million is above 13%, and the ranks of the long-term unemployed have more than doubled to 5.3%.
In entertainment news, the BET Awards were hosted by a queen in honor to Prince, but it was a fallen star, Chris Brown, who surprised fans with a tearful tribute to the late king of pop. Alicia Keys, Trey Songz, Nicki Minaj, and current albums chart champ Drake were among the big winners at cable television network's BET's annual salute to R&B and hip-hop stars, while Diddy, Kanye West, Eminem wowed the audience with their performances. Veteran funk rocker Prince was given a Lifetime Achievement Award at the show, which was hosted by comedian, actress, and rapper Queen Latifah. Prince watched in the audience as Stevie Wonder paid tribute in a video, and on-stage disco diva Patti LaBelle pumped out a rousing Purple Rain. Wearing white trousers and turtleneck, Prince took the stage, thanked the crowd, and said, "I do believe the future is in good hands. I've seen so much talent here." The night's top honor, BET Viewer's Choice Award, went to Rihanna and Young Jeezy for their song Hard.
In today's tech news, Google said it will stop automatically redirecting web searchers in China to an uncensored portal in Hong Kong as it hopes to convince Beijing to renew its operating license in the world's largest internet market. Google's unexpected announcement comes ahead of a deadline when the internet giant's license is up for renewal. It's clear from conversations we have had with the Chinese government officials that they find the redirect unacceptable, and that if we continue redirecting users, our internet content provider license will not be renewed. Without an ICP license, we cannot operate a commercial website like Google.cn, so Google would effectively go dark in China. Users are now required to click anywhere on the Google.cn page in order to get redirected to the Google Hong Kong search site, instead of being automatically rerouted. 3 months ago, Google closed its China-based search service and began rerouting traffic to an unfiltered search site in Hong Kong, drawing harsh comments from Beijing that raised doubts about the company's futures in China. Google, which battles Baidu in China's 380 million user-strong internet market, said in January that it might quit the country over censorship and after it was hit by a sophisticated hacking attack that it said came from within China.
Ever wish you had sonic hearing? Well, now you can with the amazing Silversonic XL from Bell & Howell. It's lightweight and small, just like a cell phone ear adapter. The flexible ear mount easily adjusts to fit all ear shapes and sizes, and the molded ear tip lets it fit you comfortably. Best of all, it looks like a cell phone ear adapter. The Silversonic XL amplifies sounds up to 50 decibels, so you can easily keep track of your kids at play. And it picks up sounds from more than 30 yards away, so no one will know you have sonic hearing.
Her body is amazing. I wish I could look like that.
The Bell & Howell Silversonic XL is yours for only $19.95. But wait, when you call, ask about our deluxe model upgrade that's fully rechargeable and comes with its own charger. Get Silversonic XL now and start hearing things you've never heard before. Call now.
To order your Silversonic XL, call 1-800-230-7100 or send $19.95 plus shipping to the address on your screen. But for quicker service, call 1-800-230-7100.
In health news, Iranian scientists say they have developed a way of using a simple blood test to predict accurately when women will reach menopause, offering the chance for women to plan for family and career far in advance. The test, which measures levels of a hormone produced by cells in the ovaries, was able to predict the age at which women reach menopause to within an average of 4 months, according to data to be presented at the conference of the European Society of Human Reproduction in Rome. The results could enable us to make a more realistic assessment of women's reproductive status many years before they reach menopause, said the University of Medical Sciences in Tehran, who led the study. Experts commented on the work, agreed it was promising, but said its findings would not need to be confirmed in larger trials. The average age for menopause is 51, with ovulation in most women ending sometime between age 40 and age 60, but it can happen later or earlier, making it difficult for women who want to develop a career before having babies to know how long to wait.
In today's Green News, when it comes to gadgets, what legacy are we leaving behind to Earth's inhabitants countless generations into the future? Artist Christopher Locke has imagined that perhaps the things that have become attached to us as if they were part of our bodies may become fossilized relics that future civilization will uncover with curiosity. Even if the device itself isn't capable of doing so, he is ensuring that they'll live on by creating them in concrete. From floppy disks to game controllers, Locke is giving modern technology a prehistoric touch. The irony comes into play when we consider that these gadgets have incredibly short useful lifespans, but to be replaced, they last a fraction as long as a human being, yet their remains will be on Earth for eons. Locke states, "These are modern fossils. They are made from actual archaic technology that was once cutting edge. Most of these examples were discovered in the United States, although the various species are represented all over the world. It is sad, but most of these units live very short lives. Most people attribute the shortened lifespan to aggressive predators or accelerated evolution. But this is not necessarily true. It has been shown recently that the true demise of most of these specimens came from runaway consumerism and wastefulness at the high end of the food chain. Locke makes each one by hand using models snagged from a nearby recycling company as they were making their way down the disassembly line." Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.